What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Today is another logo design challenge, and today's logo is American Airlines. Let's get started. All right, today the sun is shining, so I should be on my A game today, so let's do this. I have pulled up the American Airlines logo history right here, and in looking through all of these, this one right here, the 1967 one, is definitely the one that I most recognize because I remember that from when I was a kid. They had that from 67 all the way to 2013 when they changed it. And it's funny actually because I'm kind of in the minority. I don't like any of these except for the 2013 one. I often see this come up as, one of the worst logos ever. And I don't know, there's something about it that I really like. It could be the color palette. I really don't know, but I really like it, and I don't know why people don't, but it is listed as one of the logos that needs a redesign. So let's see. Let me see what I can do with it. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull colors from here. I'm going to use their red and their blue, and since nobody likes that new lighter blue, I'm just going to stay away from that. And I'd like to do something similar to what they've got going on here with this Helvetica type of format. And I would like to see if I can incorporate the eagle somehow in my particular set of rules. I'm not really trying to aim for that specifically, but I'm just going to see what I can do. So let's head over to Google and start a timer so I can officially get started. And here we go. I've got 20 minutes. What am I going to do? Okay. So, I think I really do like the AA right there. So I'm going to see what I can do with this. And I may end up using Helvetica for it, but I'm going to see what else, what other options I've got. I really like Manrope a lot. So let me see what that looks like. When I look at these two A's next to each other, I see these intersecting lines right here with the eagle. So I might actually see if I can pull that off somehow in doing this. And in order to do that, I may need to take this down to like a medium or a semi-bold. So let's see what we can do there. I've only got 20 minutes to do this. And maybe I can overlap these right here. And we're kind of, you know what? We're kind of creating this shape. I think we may need to go a little bit lighter with this. So let's try light version. And it's a little bit tall for my taste. So let's take this up to 10. And let's bring this down maybe 5.5. You don't want it to get too squished. Ungroup these. And it kind of does look like we've got like an abstract type of eagle inside here. We may need to see if we can... eagle's wings are very majestic, so let's see what we've got there. I'm going to bring this over just so I can see both of them at the same time. So maybe the head could be right here, and then the wings could be right here, and it could be something simple as doing something like this. I'm really just kind of experimenting right now. Okay, well, it's definitely not obvious. It's not obvious enough, so I'm just gonna steer clear of that whole concept. I've got to move on because I've only, I'm definitely under 20 minutes now. So let's scrap this. I don't think that I'll be able to pull that off in 20 minutes. So maybe take the two A's, outline them and ungroup them. And this is interesting how it is, whoops. Here, let me cut this with the Pathfinder. There we go. What do you think of that? There's like a airplane shape in there. What if we did something like this, where we bring this over here, bring this over here, it's pretty cool. Kind of looks like a plane, but it also looks like it also looks first and foremost like a star. So I wonder if we can grab these two anchor points and just kind of bring them up a little bit. I don't really think that that would work. Let's try this. Just going in the middle here and see what this does. Now it looks kind of like a maple leaf. Let's see, let's go back to this, and I wonder if we do something like this right here, and we'll get rid of that excess black on the outside. I like this right here, but then of course it looks like an M. So I wonder if you could color this one red, color that one red, color that one blue. We'll cut this out. And maybe we do some kind of like a dashing line or something. I feel like if you're going to do that, then it needs to be... You know what? We're kind of going a little bit too abstract here. I think we're just losing it. So, let's try... Let's try maybe like an overlapping and see what we can do. I don't think that's going to work. No. Too abstract. Huh. I just had a thought. Let me see here. This could be... My thought was to kind of make them look like wings, you know? Like each A look like wings. So I wonder if you could do kind of like an eagle head up here. Let's do this. Let me... Yeah, plot twist. We're basically just we're just gonna trace over the old logo from the 60s and then call it done. There may be something to that. Yeah, really, I just wanted to get kind of a basic feel for what was going on in here. And I'm still, I don't know, I'm not fully convinced that I can't do something with those overlapping A's. So let me try a couple of things. Let's go ahead and cut this with the Pathfinder. And I'm actually just gonna move, wait, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Let's just move this out. Move this out. And we may use those shapes again, but let me just get an idea here. So let's go ahead and unite these individual shapes together. Oops. There we go. They're not wanting to combine, and I don't really know why. Fonts do really strange things when you use the Pathfinder. There we go. And let's see, we still have an actual shape in there, so let's get rid of that. Okay, now it's all one solid shape, and what we'll do is we'll just grab this, bring this over here like this. Okay, so let's throw a stroke on this one, and we'll make it an outer stroke, or outside stroke. And maybe we'll just do it nice and heavy. And maybe we could just kind of call back to the logo, to the bird logo right here. And then, oh, I actually have a thought. That could be very dangerous, by the way, me having a thought. All right, so expand this, expand that. Okay, and let's go ahead and cut all of them, and we'll take out all of the... Oh wait, you know what? There we go, amateur mistake. Supposed to include that that one on the left side, so that way we can actually cut it out, make it one solid shape. The Pathfinder tool is really, really cool, but it's very specific. You have to be ultra specific with it. Maybe that's the reason why I like it so much. Okay, so select all of these, unite them together. For some reason, there we go. Okay, so my thought that I was thinking of is, what if we took this and just kind of threw it right here in this area and go all the way across there. I think that it may be a little bit too thick, but we can always kind of thin it up a little bit. So let's do this. And then we'll just kind of make it a little bit smaller than where those points meet. I think that's good. And let's have it go all the way across. I think that the contrast between all of these thin and thick lines, it's a little bit too much. So what if we threw a stroke on this, and let's bring it back up to about where it was. Now it's getting a little bit too complicated. Let me kind of take a gander at it from far away. What if we were to take it down to 5 point? Okay, it's definitely making an improvement there. Could you use this as kind of like a badge type of thing on it? Or you could put it over here to the side. You could make these here the red. And you could make the line that crosses them, you can make that blue. Wasn't planning on taking the eagle, the abstract eagle, from here, but you could easily do it. I don't know, I'm just not feeling it. I'll leave it there just in case, and you know what? I think I may need more than 20 minutes to work on this. So when this is done, when that timer goes off, I may actually add another 10 minutes to this, because I don't want you to walk away from this not having a concept that we like. Oh, you know what? Let me see. Let's take this down to 5. And let's try the stroke to inside. And I'm actually seeing, you know what? Let me put this over here just in case. And let's get rid of the inners. There, I just want to see what it looks like without those counters. And what if you took... What if the A's are the actual wings themselves? And you did something like this. It could be a little bit too abstract, but I do like the simplicity of it. So let's get a line so that way we know exactly where our center point is. Let me group these together so I can do that. Okay, good. And then we'll align that to there. Okay, that may be a little bit too abstract for what we're doing, but we can always come back in and color all of these shapes. Let's do the same thing here. With that line there, it was making it look a little bit too much like golf. I think I'm going to flip this so that he's looking to the future. Add in some kind of stupid gimmick, you know. Okay. I wonder if just enlarging the head and maybe it doesn't have to, maybe the outside edge of that doesn't have to be exactly center. But I also don't want this running into that top. I just realized it kind of looks like a play button. So what if we took the head from this, reflect it. That way we're actually using something from the past to look towards the future. You could always, there we go. Okay. Is this the, yep, these are all the same weights. I don't know, I'm just not sold on it. I really thought that was gonna work. What if we abandoned the entire concept and used lowercase a's? Wouldn't that be interesting? Not Helvetica. Let's try Acumen. And let's do this. Let's do full weight. Maybe not full weight, maybe something like this, like 800. I like the full width of that, so let's do that. I don't know if I want it to slant or not. Maybe, if anything, maybe a slight slant. And let's see what happens if we reflect it and see if we can get any interesting imagery. And here we kind of have like, you know, kind of like the body of an eagle coming up here. Or you could call it that. No. I fear that like for international markets it may look like, you know, A6 or something like that. Those two lowercase a's are pretty cool. I wonder if you could contrast that. You could say that, you know, these two right here are like eagle eyes. Ah, there's my timer. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep going. If that's okay with you, I'm gonna keep going. Because I feel like we need to have something here. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't want this to look too, you know, too something. I don't know. I'm kind of in the zone right now, so I don't want to leave that zone. Could be something as simple as coloring this red, coloring this blue. Let's see. What if you just did one, and we could take the inside of this. Wait, first off we need to get the height and the width of this counter. Okay, so there's the height, there's the width. Move this over here and then copy this over, cover it completely. I'm going to leave it there for a second. And what if I just put a star inside there? You know, just kind of abandon the whole AA thing. And let's put this, it's about where it intersects, so let's go here. Okay, now let's grab this and the A, unite those together, and now grab these two and cut the star out. I think the star needs to be a little bit bigger, but not too big. You don't want it to be comically large. Okay. It's pretty cool. I think that we might bring it up just a little bit, maybe that much. Okay, that's good. And what if we did the whole thing like that in red? Okay, so that way we've got our red, white, and blue happening. This is looking very retro, I think. There's something about this overall look that is looking It's looking very retro, and I'm not sure exactly what it is. I feel like that if we're going to do this, if we're going to do that lowercase a, then it needs to be contrasted with all uppercase. And I think that I'm going to take the slant off as well, so that way the American Airlines is not, you know, obviously alluding to the lowercase a that's up there. I want them to kind of stand on their own. I wonder if you could do this and still have it look good? Bring this down and maybe bring these, whoops, too far up. There we go. Because why not, right? Let's see. The weight's a little bit too much, so what we would do there is bring down that weight. This is what's great about the variable fonts. They're great. Well, it's different. You could do all of your A's, that lowercase a. I think it looks pretty cool, actually. I don't think the airlines would ever go for it. But that's kind of what we do as designers. We make things that clients don't go for. Oh, come on. I don't know why. It could be because it's there. There's that lowercase a right there. I'm reading it as American Airlines. You're never going to get that out of your head, just so you know. Okay. All right. Well, that's interesting. I don't think they would ever go for this, but I think it's cool. All right. So let's create our outlines. Ungroup these, group the individual lines, and make sure that they are aligned. Center, yes, good. It's looking a little bit more like something that you might find on a poster rather than the actual logo itself, but I think it's pretty cool. It almost looks more like it almost looks less like like an airline and more like maybe a clothing brand or something like that. I wonder if you could, let's see if we can get away with this. I'm totally cheating here. My time was up a long time ago. Could you do something like this, and maybe we can bring these in as the wings? So bring it in by 1/8. I think that may be making it a little bit too busy. Yeah. Too busy. I'm just gonna leave it like this. Okay. Well, it's not the best thing that I could have done with this. If I had a little bit more time, then there's a possibility that I could have made something better. But rebranding an international airline, that's a hard thing to do. I don't consider this part cheating because at this point I'm not trying to actually find a new concept. So there's that. What if I did this? Or make the inside shape that blue and then make this white. Okay. So it's looking very, it's looking patriotic, which is, which is perfectly fine. It's called American Airlines. And it almost kind of looks like it could easily be for the Postal Service, the U.S. Postal Service. But, it's what I was able, this concept, for the most part, I was able to put together in about 20 minutes or so. But obviously, if American Airlines were to actually hire me, then I would be spending a lot more time on this than 20 minutes. So this is what I put together for my 20-minute logo design challenge for American Airlines, and I hope you like it. I think it's cool. I know they would never go for it, but this is what I did. Well, thanks for watching me attempt to rebrand a very well-known airline into something that doesn't really look like an airline logo, but hey, that's fine. That's totally fine. The point of it is that it's fun, and trying to get some of those design blades sharpened, if you will. So thanks for watching along, and hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you next Friday with another logo design challenge. If you like this, please hit like and subscribe at the bottom. It'll keep all these videos coming directly to you. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye.